What's up, everyone? Train Freak here, and yes, I'm in the messy train room, but this came in the mail today, and it says fragile or fragile. So this is actually a shout out to a fellow YouTube channel, Weathering with AJ. Me and him worked up a deal a while back. I had a whole bunch of rolling stock for sale, and he was like, hey, would you be interested in let me weather some cars for you instead of paying you cash? And of course, I always like to try to help out, you know, the kids or teenagers, whatever their age is, in you know, in our community, and AJ's one of those. And so I really wanted to help him out, and I was like, sure. I was like, and me and him got kind of on a live stream, and I kind of showed him everything I had, let him pick what he wanted, and then me and him worked out on a deal about him weathering some cars for me. And that was actually after I already sent him a couple of cars that I was going to, you know, have him do, which one of them he actually ended up doing on Sidetrack Sunday for me a few months ago. So check up in the corner if you are interested in checking out the car that he weathered, or if you want to see him do it as he did it. But I am going to go ahead and show you that car here in just a little bit. So let me get the camera re-angled, and I will show you everything inside the box that I just received today. So be right back. Alright, so we got the box here, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to open this bad boy and just see what all we have inside. Now, one of these pieces, the one that he did on Sidetrack Sunday for me, that one there will end up staying on what I call my clean shelf. But let's see what all we got here. Alright, first piece. Ooh, and this one ended up breaking a little bit, but a little bit of glue, that won't be a bad deal. And this one I might have sent him and not had a box for it, but that's okay. Alright, but nevertheless, he did an excellent weather job on it. So this is a cotton belt one I sent him earlier. I'll have to do a little bit of gluing on it, but where it kind of busted right here on the seam a little bit. But yeah, I think he did an amazing job. He even weathered the roof, gave it a good dusting, some whatchamacallit, some chalk based graffiti, because that is what would have been specific to my era. So I'm going to set that one on the track, and we'll let a train pull it here shortly. Looks like it's rolling with no problems. Alright, let's see what else he sent me. Alright, we got a Pacific Fruit Express. Oh yeah, he did good on this one. Gave it a good, it's kind of hard to tell in the camera, but he gave it a good dusting on the bottom side. Dusted you can really see where he dusted the ends a whole lot better. But it's got a good dusting, basically where it says PFE on the reporting mark down, and it looks like he did rust the wheels and the trucks. So that looks good. So that one there got a little bit of what I call a light weathering. Let's see if we can get these back. And he even rusted the couplers. I just noticed that. Alright. I'm not even going to try to put those those back in. Okay. And this one had a wheel pop out, but that's fine. Boy, UPS was rough on this package. Even where it said for Geely. They still was a little rough with it. Alright. Kind of the same thing with this one. He gave it a slight weathering along the top. So there's the couplers where he rusted those. And rusted the trucks. I'm trying to make sure I got good lighting here where you can see it. But this car here has mostly the weathering along the top end of it. So not too shabby on that one. That one actually looks pretty good too. So we're going to put that one on the track as well. Set that box out of the way. Alright, next one up on the docket, we have a 2-bay covered hopper, and he did an excellent job with this one. Now this is an Athearn ready to roll. Good dusting on it, gave it a good fade, a lot of rust. The tops, I mean, you can see a lot of rust on this car, even the ends. The brake wheel has a little bit of rusting, this end as well. Looks really, really good on that one for sure. Alright, we'll put that one up there. See if we can get the couplers to connect. I guess some of them want to, some of them don't. I got some that's plastic couplers. Alright, so we have another covered hopper here. This one I have to be real careful with because it's not an Athearn. This one is an actual Katie. Same thing. I mean, just gave it a good look. I love these because the hatch is open. That's so cool about these Katie cars. So much more detail. I got to be very, very careful with this one. But I think he did an excellent job on these. So and I noticed that one I'm going to have to replace the trucks on because it's got roller bearing trucks and not the journal boxes. But that is from the manufacturer, not AJ's doings. Alright, here's the last car I sent him. I just sent him a car just for the heck of it and said, hey, graffiti me something so I could put it on a shelf, a display shelf. And so this is the car that if you want to, and I'll put the link up in the corner of the screen here in a few minutes after I show it to you. But this is the car that he did for me. And he did a real good job on the graffiti. There we go, get the door closed. And then this is my favorite side here. It says Jason the Train Freak. And he's got a J, a T, and a F logo. And he custom did that. Just came up with it on his own. Good weathering on the top. The trucks and the wheels are also rusted. Very, very good job on this car. Very good job. And he even signed it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but he signed it right there. So he tagged it as an artist. This is, in my opinion, one of the coolest pieces that I have. So I'm excited to get this package back from him. This one here, of course, it's not going to be operating on the layout because it's too modern for the era that I run. However, if I do end up going to like a club meeting or whatnot, I will run this car from time to time. So, AJ, thank you so much for doing those cars for me. I greatly appreciate it. So as we roll on out of here, I will go ahead and have a locomotive pull these cars through part of the layout. So that way you might get a better, look at the cars as they roll by. So AJ, thank you again. Other than that, if you're not subscribed to AJ, please go check him out. Check the corner in the screen right now. I have a card up there that links directly to his channel. And like I said, I've also want to put in the link in the description the video of Sidetrack Sunday that I hosted, where he was on and weathering this car. Alright, so other than that, y'all be safe out there. Have a great week and happy railroading.